Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to do read aloud for your test today. If you get read aloud, I don't mind if you use it, whoever you are. Feel free to use it, but please don't forget to make your cheat sheet. All right, let's go. And actually, let me go ahead and do the screen thingy for, yeah, there it is. All right, so which is an example of heat transfer by convection? A glowing light bulb, is that convection? B, heating the atmosphere, is that convection? Cooking using a microwave oven, is that convection? Heating a piece of metal in a flame, which is convection? Number 2, a boy touches a stove and gets burned. What transfer of heat caused his hand to get burned? All right, is that radiation? A, conduction? B, C, convection? Or D, combustion? Number 3, which is an example of radiation? All right, boiling a pot of noodles for dinner. B, getting hot from lying in the sun. C, feeling warm while taking a hot shower. Or D, burning yourself after touching a hot plate. Again, that one was for radiation. All right, number 4. Miguel is packing popsicles for a picnic. In which type of container would it be best for Miguel to store his popsicles? Should he store his popsicles in aluminum, A, B, copper, C, paper, or D, foam? Number 5. Joanne fries an egg each morning in a metal frying pan with a rubber-coated handle, which best explains why the handle of the frying pan is coated with rubber. A, rubber makes the pan lighter. B, rubber makes the pan prettier. C, rubber is cheap to manufacture. D, rubber is a poor conductor of heat. Number 6, which best describes how heat is transferred? A, heat only flows within individual substances. B, heat flows from a warmer substance to a cooler substance. C, heat flows from a cooler substance to a warmer substance. Or D, heat flows in many different directions between substances. Number 7, Jackson likes to cook but is always in a hurry. He needs a pot that will cook his food quickly. What is the best material for cooking his pot? A, copper, B, glass, C, plastic, or D, wood? What should he use for his pot? All right, number 8. Which of the following is an example of convection? A hot object transferring heat to a cooler one. B, hot air rising and cooler air falling. C, the rays of the sun warming the earth. Or D, getting a sunburn. Number 9. Jack's wooden bat is cracked in the sun. Jack's wooden baseball bat is in the sun and the bat is cracked. Why? The wooden bat cools in the sun. B, the wooden bat evaporates in the sun. C, the sun's heat causes the wooden bat to expand. Or D, the sun's heat causes the wooden bat to contract. Number 10. Which best describes a material that could be used as a pan for baking cakes? Would you want your pan to be a good conductor of cold? B, a poor conductor of cold? C, a good conductor of heat? Or D, a poor conductor of heat? Number 11. On a hot day in the sun, why does Robert use a foam can holder to keep his drink cool? A, foam insulates the cold drink. B, foam reflects cold air from the can. C, foam reflects cold air from the can. Or D, foam conducts heat between the can and the air. Number 12, which is an example of conduction? Steam rising from a cup of hot coffee. B, a hot biscuit warming the plate it is on. C, the sun is shining through a window and warming a table. Or D, warm air rising in the atmosphere. Number 13, which is most responsible for uneven heating of the air in the atmosphere? A, radiation. B, convection. C, conduction, or D, condensation? Number 14. A pot is heated on the stove. Which process causes the metal handle of the pot to also become hot? A, combustion, B, convection, C, radiation, or D, conduction? All right, let's go down to this one that somehow went to the wrong paper. I feel like it can fit up there. Yeah. All right, people sitting around a campfire are able to feel the heat from the fire. How are the people able to feel the heat from the fire without touching the fire? A, the heat from the fire travels through the ground and heats the ground around the people. B, the heat from the fire is conducted through air molecules to the people. C, the heat from the fire rises in the air and settles around them. Or D, the heat from the fire radiates to the people and warms them. And then I think number 16 is last. Rays from the sun are shining down on a house as shown in the illustration. And here's the illustration. There's the sun, there's the house. What effect does the sun have on the temperature of the house? A, the temperature of the house increases because heat radiates from the sun. B, the temperature of the house increases because heat is conducted from the sun. The temperature of the house decreases because heat is convected by the sun. Or D, the temperature of the house decreases because the sun absorbs heat from the house. All right, make sure that you stop the camera, rewind if you need me to read again. It's up to you. You got all the time in the world, and listen and re-listen if you need to. I love you. You know this. You're going to do great. I have no doubt at all.